Activate dance mode countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your DJ.
This is one DJ you don't want to fuck with.
The time is really important for us Peoria local artists to collaborate is now, because we have a lot of eyes on us, and we need to take this time to move as a force and stop going against each other.
Sick thug on the mission, on that paper chase, deposit money like a bank, destroy all competition, cause something's ain't listening. I paid attention while in the streets, got my lessons from the fiends, trust nobody. Get your paper, young nigga, fuck what they saying. Conversation ain't about green, then them fools playing. Don't waste no time on no bullshit, keep your focus on the prize, you'll flip it. Don't rush the process, be patient, and you'll
I've been writing music and performing music for over a decade. I've been writing music and releasing albums for over a decade. And along the way, I learned that a lot of artists don't understand the business side of the music business. And that's why it's called the music business. You know, I've seen a lot of artists and producers write lyrics and make beats, and none of it is copywritten, none of it is published through ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, you know, none of it is, you know, set in stone in a way for them to get paid other than making physical CD sales and copies. In this new digital age, we have a platform now. We have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have Reverb Nation. We don't even need no record label in order to accumulate funds off doing what we love to do. You know what I mean? So I took the time out of my journey in, you know, doing music to learn the business side of the music industry. And I realized that artists need management. They need someone to direct them and give them instruction on how to publish their music, how to copyright music, the difference between machinical royalties and, you know, all the different technical terms that is involved in the music industry. So I decided to start Cash Rap Management. You know, Cash Rap Management, here our mission is, you know, our goals here at Cash Rap Management is to increase artists' fan bases and to help artists build a career as a working artist. You know what I'm saying? Over a decade in the music business and extensive list of contacts makes artist management with Cash Rap Management a great next step into achieving their dreams. Artists, you know, need support. They need investments to jumpstart their musical career. You know, and here at Cash Rap Management, we provide resources, connections. We give you feedback, ideas, and strategic planning. And we pay attention to details, and creativity, you know, are the heart of everything that we do. As a manager, some of the services that I can provide to you as an artist is that I can help get you in the studio to record your songs. I can help you copyright your music. I can help get you a publishing deal. I can put you on the stage to perform your songs. I can help brand your art. I can help you get and sell merchandise. I can build you a website. I can get your songs uploaded and downloaded for sale. I can promote you. I can develop you to a more seasoned artist. You know, I can put you in the spotlight. I can show you and help you to engage with your fans more. You know, I can teach you some of the music business and develop you as an artist. And, you know what I mean, with this type of business training, I can teach you the music business fundamentals and get you educated, innovated, and start to build something. We here at Cash Rap Management have guiding principles that we live and abide by. Number one is relationships. Relationships are key to our success. We value the perspectives of our partners, artists, and team, period. Number two is effortless. Effortless experience when responding and working with our artists and our partners. That's a given. You know, we gonna do whatever we gotta do to respond to whatever type of concerns or needs that you have immediately. Speed, which brings me to number three, which is speed, is, you know, speed is what we use to respond to our artists and our partners with speed and honesty, period. Trust is number 4. Trust should not be a secondary concept. Rather, it's our primary driver for building successful relationships. Number 5 is empowerment. We empower our partners, artists, and our clients. Number 6 is passion. Passion is the one main thing that drives our conversation. Number 7 is inspired. Inspired ideas are driven by inspired people. And the last one is celebrate. Always celebrate the wins. Now, just because I'm a artist, music manager, doesn't mean that I'm just going to work for any type of artist or any artists for that fact. You know, there's certain things that I look for in an artist before I take on a challenge of working for them. Because as a music manager, that's what I would do. The artist will hire me. I wouldn't hire the artist. The artist will have to choose me to manage them. They can hire me and they can fire me, but when an artist comes to me and they're seeking to be managed, there's certain things that I look for within an artist. And there's 4 main things that I look for in an artist to determine and to make a decision whether or not if I want to manage them or not. And number 1 is talent. I look to see, does this artist have talent? Does he have any type of commercial appeal, you know, to make me want to promote his music? Number 2 is does he have originality? Or is he a copycat of the last big act that was just out here? Or does he have a unique sound, a unique look that people are going to buy into, they're going to feed into, they want to see this, you know, originality. You know, number 3 will be professionalism. Is this artist professional? You know, does he present himself professional? You know, you have to be professional no matter if you're from the streets or whatever. When it comes to have time to handling your business and, you know, you're trying to hire somebody to basically promote you and, you know, get your name out there, you got to come at them professionally. You can't come at them, you know, unprofessionally. And the last one would be drive. Does this artist have the drive to succeed? Is his heart, mind, blood, spirit, is it all into this music thing for him to be a success? Does he want this for himself? Because as an artist, you have to want to be successful for yourself more than anybody. Honestly, the artist is his best promoter, his best manager. A manager is going to be the marriage. You know what I'm saying? You go into a marriage when you get into hiring a manager to, you know, do these management things for you. You know what I mean? Does the artist have drive, you know what I'm saying, to succeed? You know, I look for those things, you know. If you don't possess those 4 qualities, you know, I'll turn you down. Another thing I want to talk about is the platforms that we have today. No longer do we actually need a record label. Record labels are actually trying to catch up with the new digital age of things today. Record sales have dropped because record labels have not caught up or found the secret sauce on how to actually get the most money from artists' music. A record label ain't nothing but a bank. It's a loan company. They loan you $1 million or how much ever money they contract you with, and in return you have to not only give them back their $1 million, but you got to sell all your rights to them. You got to give them your masters. You got to give them your copyrights. You got to give them all your publishers. Basically, you will be a slave if you got a record deal. all these artists are talking about, I want a record deal, I want a record deal, you know, I want to blow up, I want to do this. Well, in today's digital age, we have our own record labels. You can create your own record labels and be an independent artist, an independent record label. You can do this all yourself because of the new digital age. So what I want to talk about is the music virtual platforms that you can get to place your music out there in front of the public and make money off of it. Now, there's several out here. The main ones people utilize most is Facebook, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, SoundClick, and YouTube. But there's many more. So I'm going to give you a list of a lot of them. You can utilize iTunes. You can use Reverb Nation. You can utilize SoundCloud, SoundClick. You got YouTube. You got Facebook. You got Twitter. You got Instagram. You got Snapchat. You got Bandcamp. You got the Buzz Factor, which offers free tips on music marketing and self-promotion. You got cdbaby.com. That's an online CD store that you can use to sell your music, you know, in return giving them a couple of cents off whatever the dollar amount that you sign up to. You got getsigned.com. You got last.fm. You got live365.com. You know what I'm saying? You got index.live, which is a radio internet platform. You got, you know, you got Audio Stream. You got musicbooksplus.com, which is a bookstore on music. You got myspace.com. You got Pandora. You got Spotify. You got TuneCore, which is a service that allows musicians to sell their music digitally via online retailers such as iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify. You know what I mean? You have all these different types of platforms to utilize to get money off of without even having to have a record deal. Sign your own deal. You know what I'm saying? Point blank and simple. Record labels is out of date. You know what I'm saying? Independence is the way to go. So I would recommend for any artist out there to get you a manager and do it all on your own. You and your manager go strong. You know what I mean? And blow up like that and make more than $1 million. Now, also, you know, going more into detail about different ways on how to get paid in this new digital age with these new digital platforms that we possess and we have right in our hands reach, you know what I'm saying? That's available to us, is that, you know, you have to understand the music business, you know what I mean? It's called the music business for a reason, you know what I mean? You can't just go in the studio, make a song, make a record, go in the studio, make a beat as a producer, you know, and then just throw it out there. Man, you got to copyright your stuff, you got to publish your stuff, you got to be on your business, you got to get the business side of it. It's a lot of talented people out here that's putting out music and they dope, but they ain't getting paid for it, you know what I'm saying? They not getting paid in the way that they could be getting paid for it, might I say. You know what I mean? If you making a CD, you making songs, lyrics, and you just putting your stuff out here on a mixtape and all it is, it don't matter if it's somebody else's beat. You know what I'm saying? There's different forms of copyright. You know what I'm saying? There's sound recording forms, you know what I'm saying, of copyrights. You know what I'm saying? There's a different form for producing music, beats, melodies, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And you should be getting paid off of all of that instead of just putting your stuff out here and run the risk of getting your stuff jacked or stolen. You know what I mean? Because the music business is a grimy business. You know what I'm saying? And people will steal your music. You know what I mean? You can put out a mixtape here and sell it to somebody that's out of town, and they go out of town and re-record your lyrics, song lyrics over another beat. Or as a producer, you can put out instrumentals and beats out here, producing other artists, and somebody can take a sample of your beat and go to another state and utilize that instrument that you originally came up with, which you are the original owner of, but you ain't copyrighted. And a lot of artists I know haven't copyrighted because you can look them up at the Library of Congress to see if they have copyrighted any of their material, and they haven't. You know what I mean? There's a few that has, but there's many more that have not. You know what I mean? And that's something that's not a good thing, and that's not business, and that's not professional, because a lot of people they're in a rush to get their music out there. You know what I mean? I want to get it out here. I made it. I'm finna just put it out here. You can't be in a rush. When releasing a CD, there's a process that you have to go through in order to release a CD. That's why sometimes it takes an artist a year or two before they actually come out and their album is available, or sometimes their album get pushed back because certain copyright approvals haven't been given the go yet in order for them to release a full LP and album. So what I'm gonna do is give you like 13 different ways to get money, or what they call royalties. Royalties is what an artist get paid off of his music or his beat, his lyrics. So number one is you got mechanical royalties. You got analog public performance royalties. You got excuse me. You got synchronization license royalties. You got mechanical synchronization royalties. You got print royalties. You got digital download mechanical royalties. You got streaming mechanical royalties. You got digital non-interactive streaming public performance royalties. You got digital synchronization license royalties. You got interactive streaming public performance royalties. You got digital print. You got mechanical royalty for ringtone and ringback tones. You got public performance royalties for ringtone and ringback tone royalties. You got all these different types of royalties that you can receive cash flow from with our new digital age and the new digital platforms that we got out here that artists are not taking advantage of or opportunity. And you can get all those royalties, different types of royalties off one song. You don't even need to have a whole bunch of songs or a whole album. If you got a whole album, then and you hooked up, got your stuff copyrighted and published and, registered and all of that, then you can make money off all 13 of them off of one song or off of each one of your songs that gets played and promoted and sold. And you should be getting that. And as a music manager, I can show you how to apply to receive those royalties and make sure that you getting your payments on time. So, here goes some of the things, man, that I've just learned along the way, because I'm an artist myself and I'm doing this for myself as well. It takes time. It's not nothing that happens overnight, but I'm doing it and you can be doing it too.